With a Qualcomm Snapdragon 675, a 48 megapixel camera, the Xiaomi Redmi Note 7 Pro killing this segment with its hardware specs. But is the software here to please you? Now this one runs on Xiaomi own custom UI MIUI 10.2 on top of Android Pie 9.0. And previously if you used a Xiaomi phone, you know that the MIUI is well optimized to give you better battery life. But here you are getting a ton of feature. So in this video we're going to take a look at all that feature that you get on the Xiaomi Redmi Note 7 Pro, which will help you to get a better user experience with this device. Now in terms of connectivity, the Note 7 Pro supports dual 4G VoLTE. Within the Wi-Fi, there are a few more options like Wi-Fi Assistant. By turning it on, it will switch between the Wi-Fi and mobile data whenever it finds better network speed to help you getting faster and smoother web browsing. Turning on the traffic mode and toggle into the extreme mode, it will allow you to use a current application to use the networks with full potential while the background applications aren't able to use that data, which means you will get better speed while using a specific application. Also, there is Wi-Fi direct option. Moving into the personal hotspot settings, here you can limit the device connection using your data. You can block any specific networks. Also, you can limit the amount of data you want to share with the connected devices. And yes, the Redmi Note 7 Pro has wireless display or car screen option to place your smartphone content on a bigger display. The IPS LCD display on the Note 7 Pro is bright and produces amazing colors. By going into the display settings, you can use few more features like the reading mode, which will help you at night time. If you read a lot of contents on your smartphone, just turn it on, which will protect your eyes by creating a radius hue on the display. And also you can schedule the time and intensity of light while using the reading mode. You can change the color temperature of your display and increase the contrast level if you like vibrant colors to show up in your display. There you get double tap to wake up feature, which is missing on many smartphones nowadays, but this presents on the Note 7 Pro. Raise to wake up feature also available, which helps you unlocking your phone faster, combining with face unlock without clicking any hardware button on the Redmi Note 7 Pro. Homescreen on the Note 7 Pro offers few more customization options to make it look better. Tap and hold the home screen, jump into the wallpaper. There you find numerous amount of wallpapers in the different categories. But the best thing is that there you find some dot notch wallpapers specially designed for the Note 7 and the Note 7 Pro. By using them, somehow you can make your notch invisible. Tap and hold to get the widget option to add up on your home screen. Now there you also have few more settings like you can change the transition effects on the home screen layout. Also you can turn on the lockdown home screen option to not to add up any Excel application accidentally. Now there is no app drawer on the default launcher, but you can download and install third-party launchers to give you a better user experience with the Redmi Note 7 Pro. Also, while tapping on the multitasking button, you are not able to find the RAM left on your phone. By turning on the show memory status, you can check how much RAM left on your phone after closing application. Now there is a theme store present on the Note 7 Pro where you find numerous amount of themes specially designed for the Xiaomi phones. Also you can manually customize the icons, notification tray toggles, boot animation, boot audio and all. Coming to the lock screen options. For privacy, the Note 7 Pro comes with both fingerprint scanner and face unlock. While the fingerprint scanner able to unlock the phone faster, there is a little delay with the facial unlock. But you can make it faster by going into the facial unlock settings, turn on allow the face unlock to work when the screen lights up. So whenever you will receive any notification, the screen go lights up and instantly the phone get unlocked by using the face recognition. You can make your lock screen wallpaper creative by using the wallpaper carousel. By turning it on, each time you unlock your phone, there is a different wallpaper on the lock screen. You can use any photos and specific photo gallery as well. But while on data, you may find ads on your lock screen which is irritating. Now you can not only unlock your phone by tapping on the power button, also you can unlock your phone by tapping on both the volume keys. By pressing twice the volume down button, you can launch the camera application from the lock screen. Moving to advanced lock screen settings, you can make private your notifications, unlock your phone with specific Bluetooth devices you use. Also there you get a pocket mode. By turning it on whenever you are placing your phone inside your pocket, it will lock down the touch gestures. The notification tray and the status bar redesigned on the MIUI 10 which give it a fresh look on the Note 7 Pro. There are few more shortcuts you can use directly from the notification tray like taking screenshot, using screen recording option, reading mode, also off the screen rotation. Also going into the notification and status bar setting, you can make the battery percentage to show up on the status bar along with the network speed and the carrier name. Also you can know the notification you are getting on the status bar from different application by just looking at the app icon. For navigation, there you get 3 on-screen buttons. But if you want to use the gestures like other Android phones, then move into your settings, turn on the full screen mode where you can able to choose all of your application that you want to use in your full screen mode, like to use the notch or not. Also, the navigation gesture on the Note 7 Pro is a bit different from others, like swiping from left or right to go back, swipe and hold on either side to jump into your previous or next application or the next page, swipe up from the bottom to go to the home screen, swipe up and hold to get the multitasking tray. Now the full screen mode on the Note 7 Pro works fine and make the user experience better. So this is the best feature you are getting on the Redmi Note 7 Pro. None of us like to share private files, messages, contacts or photos with any other people. So to protect it, there you get the private space mode on the Note 7 Pros, which exactly work like the guest mode on other Android phones. But here you can access different fingerprints to switch between the default and private mode. As you can see, here I registered my left hand fingerprint to unlock the phone and all my messages, photos, application, contacts here in this space. But now if I switch back to the private space using my right hand fingerprint, as you can see, all my messages, application, photos, contacts all are gone. So to protect your private messages, important files and photos, just use this feature on the Note 7 Pro. Now this is recommended. Xiaomi's Miui is well optimized so the power consumption is less on the Redmi Note 7 Pro. But keeping it on adaptive battery mode, it will limit the power usage for all those applications you oftenly use. Also, if you are not playing that much of games on your phone, then turn on the battery saver mode which will kill all the background application to improve the battery life. Now let's take a look at the hidden treasures. Opening up the additional settings, there you find the quick ball feature which is exactly the replica of iTouch that you get with the iOS devices. There you find few options like the navigation buttons, screenshot and screen up button. Even you can rearrange all the shortcuts. Also you can disable the quick ball feature to not to show up over any specific application and use it on the lock screen as well. Moving into the button and gesture settings, here you find all customization options like to launch camera, double press the power button, even you can choose any other methods. Swipe down with 3 fingers to take a screenshot and there is a dedicated button to take long screenshots. To activate the Google Assistant, you can use any other method than a normal long press the home button. You can turn off the screen without pressing the hardware buttons as well. To turn on the torch, you can use any of the navigation keys or hardware buttons. Rather than the normal back button, you can use any other method to close the current application. Long press the multitasking button to open up split screen where you can run 2 applications simultaneously on a single screen. Also you can disable the navigation buttons for selected applications. Now press the power button for 0.5 seconds, another method to turn on the Google Assistant. On the Redmi Note 7 Pro there is white notification LED present on the bottom chin. For better audio experience through the 3.5mm headphone jack, there is a dedicated Mi Sound Enhancer option. By turning it on, you will find few more options like assign the buttons on your headphones to play and pause. If you're using in-ear style, over-the-ear style or any different kind of headsets, you can toggle between all of them and get better audio output. You can use the equalizer for better audio experience as well. While using with one hand, if you are not able to reach top of the display, then use the one-handed UI mode where you can resize the screen to use it with one hand. If you have any printer at your place, add it to your smartphone for faster access. To transfer your file to a new Xiaomi smartphone, you can use the inbuilt Mi Mover application as well. Now both the Redmi Note 7 and Note 7 Pro comes with the Air Blaster on top. So now you can remotely access all of your home appliances by using the Mi Remote application on the Xiaomi Redmi Note 7 and Note 7 Pro. Now this is the best feature that you are getting with the Xiaomi phones right now at this budget pricing. The Dual Apps feature also present on the Note 7 Pro where you can log into your 2 separate social accounts on the same applications. Like you can tune all of your applications. Also you can protect all your files saved into any specific application by using the inbuilt app lock feature. On the Note 7 Pro you can record your calls by going into the dialer settings. By turning on the auto call record, you can manually select the phone numbers you want to record the calls from. There are few gestures present on the Note 7 Pro like flip the phone to mute the incoming calls, quiet the ringtone while raise the phone, increase the ringtone volume gradually, use the flashlight to notify the calls, turn off the screen while holding near to ear, mute the rings while getting calls from unknown numbers. Also, you can use the auto answer calls by connected Bluetooth devices. Use the quick response feature while you are on meeting. Also, you can identify the spam callers by turning on the caller ID. The default camera setting capture photos effectively on 12 megapixel. To turn on the 48 megapixel mode, tap on the three bars on the top right corner. Also, while zooming in the pictures taken from the 48 megapixel mode, you will get HD preview, wherein the shot taken using 12 megapixel is not offer such better details while zooming in the photo. Taking pictures with the portrait mode, there is also few creative studio lighting effects, but the best thing is that even after taking a photo, you are able to readjust the blur effect in the photo, and also you can add few more studio lighting effects to make the photo even better. Also, there is dedicated Google Lens inbuilt to the camera application, which will help you finding the products online. Take pictures using the night mode to get better detail and sharper images at night time. You have the option to use the fingerprint as a shutter button to take photos and videos as well. So guys, these are the few features you are getting on the Redmi Note 7 Pro on top of the Miui 10.2.6, a stable version on Android Pie. So guys, hope you like this video, and if you like this one, subscribe to our channel for more awesome contents. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.